So you want to start a medical billing business, but you just kind of want to make sure that all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. So hopefully in this video, it will help to make sure that you consider some things before you start your medical billing business. So what's up? My name is Kat and I am the owner of Superior Medical Consulting, where we supply superior medical billing solutions for your private practice. I'm a certified professional coder, certified professional medical auditor, and a medical biller. And so in today's video, I wanted to talk to you about things that you should consider before you start your medical billing business. And these things are kind of basic. It's pretty much every, business owner should, kind of consider some of these things. But, I just wanted to talk to you today about just to remind you. So, one, if you are thinking about starting a medical billing business, you need to have a skill set, whether that is you're going to be the actual biller in your medical billing business. Then you need to know how to bill for providers, especially the specialty that you are going to be going after. If you are not a biller, you need to know what to look for when you're trying to hire a biller for your medical business, your medical billing business. And if you are not going to be the biller and your sole responsibility would be, the marketing, the networking, the manager, do you hone those skills? Do you possess those skills to be a marketer? Do you market effectively? What avenues are you going to market in? Are you going to be solely, like door to door, direct to the business type, or are you going to do social media, a little bit of both? How are you going to market your business to providers? Like, you need to, hone in on that skill. So make sure that you have the skill and the ability for whatever your role is in your medical billing business, whether you are just the biller, whether you are just the owner and you are the marketer and the promoter and the networker, or if you are both, then you need to have the skills to do both, or you need to be able to learn the skills to do both. Um, the next thing I would say you need to consider before, starting your medical billing business is how much time you have to dedicate to building up this business. This business is a grind. Now, when I say like a grind, it's going to be times where you're going to feel like it's not working out for you. Why am I even doing this? No provider is willing to take a chance on me. I'm talking to so many people. I'm getting so many no's. And I feel like that's like that for any business. Anytime you first start something, you're going to get a ton of no's. You're going to get a ton of people that don't believe in you. You're going to get a ton of people that just don't have the confidence in you because you are new, and so in order for you to gain that confidence, you have to have what I got this word from Bobby Brown, but you have to have the stickability in order to hang in there and to stick with, the goal. Keep your goal at the forefront of your mind. Your goal is to, have a successful medical billing business practice. So you need to keep that at the forefront of your mind and to go after that without any disregard to, the negativity that may come your way. The no's don't mean nothing. The no's just mean right now. Any opportunity that you have that makes sense, you should take that opportunity. You should run with it. You should make sure that you do anything that you can to leverage yourself as the medical biller, so that you can, one day hear nothing but yeses, because that time will come. Um, and I say another thing you want to consider is how much your family is actually supportive, your family and friends, or anybody that's important to you. I believe in community. I believe that it takes a community to make anything thrive. Like, you can't do anything alone. Even though, you hear all the time, we came in this world alone, we gonna leave alone. But while you're in this world, you're of the people, and that's for a reason. That's because we need each other. We thrive off of each other. We thrive off of energy. We thrive off of um, relationships. We thrive off of communications. We thrive off of that stuff. So You're going to need your community. You can't do this alone. So make sure that your family is on board with this, your friends, anybody that means anything is on board with this, because there are going to be times where you're going to have to say no to some things because you have to work on your business. You have to learn a skill. You have to acquire some knowledge that requires your complete attention. And that's going to mean that you can't hang out. You can't go to that dinner. You can't go to that function. You won't be able to cook dinner that night. You won't be able to, attend that wedding, whatever the case may be. Sometimes you're going to have to say no, but you're going to need your family and your friends to understand that it's nothing personal. It's because, well, it's personal to you, but it's nothing personal to them. It's because you have a goal that you have to accomplish. And if they love you, they would understand. So make sure that they're on board and understand what you're doing. You don't have to tell everybody your plans on what you're doing, because we all know that you keep quiet until your plans is your plans. But you do need those that's closest to you that will be affected by your decision to start your medical billing business. That you need them on board. You need them to hone in and understand your plight and understand that this is important to you. um Other things that you need to consider before starting your medical billing business is how you're going to structure your business, how you're going to get your providers attention. So for me, initially it was, okay, let me take on your billing and let me do it for free for you for a certain amount of time. That way you can have confidence that I know what I'm doing. You can see my communication styles. You can see how I am as a biller, how I am as a coder, how I incorporate it all to help your business thrive. You can gain your confidence in me. I do this for a certain amount of time, and then after that, I'm going to charge you for your services, because I ain't doing this for free. This is this is my livelihood. So how are you going to reel in your providers? It doesn't necessarily have to be offering them free service. You can offer them anything because it's your business. You could be as creative as you want to. But for me, it was just I offered you, a test drive. Like what, if you watch some of my other videos, I talked about how I got my phone, how I went through Ring Central to get my phone number, my business phone number, my business fax, and all that stuff, because they offered me a free trial. They say, hey, come try us out for free. And if you like us, then you pay for us after that. I just incorporate that same strategy to kind of like reel my providers in. Come on, let me do this for you for free. I got you. If you like my service, you need to sign up with me. And once you do that, we Gucci. Um, so consider, like, if you're able to do that, consider how you're going to reel in your providers, consider how you're going to get your business. And then last but not least, I just want to leave you with, you want to consider the cost that it's going to take in order to run your business. If you are, strapped for cash, um, I don't know, you have a low barrier of entry, but you have ongoing costs that you're going to have to keep up with in the meantime. So if you are in the very beginning stages of your business, and you don't have clients, or you still in that free trial with your clients, but you still have to pay for your books, you still have to pay for your phone service, you still have to pay for your email, and you still have to pay for whatever your business expenses is that you have to pay for. You need to have some cash on hand to help fund your business until you get your business money start rolling in consistently. So that is a crucial, step into having your business just not fail. Like, you need to make sure that you have some money, you know, um, you have some money on hand, that you are able to sustain your business until your business is up to be able to sustain itself. Now, I do have some tips and suggestions that I may make another video about at a later date, um, about how you can kind of like, fund your business. It's not grants and stuff like that, because I'm only gonna give you things that I have experience with doing. But you really need to have a way to fund your business until your money starts rolling in and your business can fund itself. So those are some things that I would say that you should consider before starting your billing business. Like I say, it's nothing in order. It's just my thoughts on what I think would help. The biggest tip that if I would leave you is to have your community involved. My kids had to understand that I'm doing this to start a business. So sometimes some of the things that we used to do, going out to eat, me being able just to hand them money whenever they asked for it, they just decide they want to go out with their friends and they were short on cash. Like I had to scale back on a lot of that stuff because I'm building my business and all my excess funds had to be in reserve for anything that may come up with my business. I had to like tell my friends and like some of these trips that they were going on, especially during the height of the pandemic stuff. Like I was in the process of building something and I wanted to, make sure that I was well funded. So I had to say no to a lot of stuff. Some nights I'm at home studying, like, coordination of benefits. Like I struggled with that a little bit. So I had to, say no to going out for that drink because I needed to sit at home and study. And I needed to get up the next morning to prepare for my business. So I couldn't stay out late, hanging out because I knew I had an early morning to prepare for. So stuff like that. So again, I hope this helped. I hope this was helpful and informative for you. If it was, drop a thumbs up in the comments because I know these videos isn't kind of like here's the steps that you need to take or whatever. Like I'm giving you concrete things, but this is just stuff, just experience that I have being a medical billing business owner that, I know that, we kind of need to be reminded of. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will try my best to answer those questions or get you the resources that will help you answer those questions. Remember, I am so, so proud of you for starting your medical billing business. So, so proud of you for starting your medical billing business. Like, we need more, we need help out here. And so, if you are a good biller, a good coder, kudos to you. Get out there and start your medical billing business. If you need to know how much how much money it costs for me to start up my medical billing business, I'm going to leave that video right here. I invite you to watch that video next. It will give you the rundown on how much my startup cost was to start my medical billing business. And until the next video, I wish you much success and I will see you in the next one.